Hi, hi. Hello, everyone. This is Yolanda from Empowered Parenting. How is everybody doing today? Welcome again to those who are new into our group. It's a pleasure to have you. If you've got a parenting concern, reach out. We are here to support you one-on-one, as well as with all the many events that we run. So coming to our topic for today, and that is how to parent mindfully. Share with me the questions that you have, if this is something that you have been struggling with or that you have been seeking to do more of. So I've got my phone here. I'm looking at the comments coming through. Make sure that you that you put in your comments, ask your question. Tell me, what have you been doing at the moment or doing currently that allows you to be more mindful? Have you been seeking to be more mindful in your parenting with your child? Why? Why do you want to be more mindful? Have you asked yourself those questions? It's so important to ask ourselves these questions, because these are the questions that drive us to stay committed to new actions that we plan on taking. So some tips for you on how can we be more mindful is the most obvious one possibly, and that is to be present. Being completely present with your child is a great way to parent mindfully. And how can we be more present is by switching off all digital devices, spending time, could be 5 to 10 minutes every day with your child, allowing for that one-on-one time of true connection where you leave your phone outside, where you connect to your breath. Being present and being mindful as a parent requires us to be to put practices in place to be mindful within ourselves. So having a meditation practice, or for some parents, meditation seems way too big and not something that they can even fathom achieving with the house full of kids and endless tasks of things to be done. So having a list of of tasks that are never ending does not allow you to put meditation on the list. So I completely understand. However, allowing yourself in the morning, creating that time before the kids wake up, if you can just connect to your breath, allows you to retrain your brain to disconnect from the busyness that we can begin our day with, and become more present, become more mindful. Other ways to become more present and practice mindfulness in your own personal life is by stepping out on the grass, going outside for some fresh air, connecting to yourself, checking in with yourself. How am I feeling in this moment? What is happening within me? Ooh, what is that? Tuning into your body. Is there some resistance around your chest area? Is it some resistance you feel around your tummy? What is going on in my life right now? What do I need most? As we become curious and check in with ourselves, we are becoming more mindful. And being mindful as a parent has a lot to do with what you do to be mindful within yourself outside of parenting. So allowing for yourself that time to check in, connecting to your breath, could be just 5 to 10 minutes in the morning when you wake up, 5 to 10 minutes before you go to bed, where you connect to your breath, you check in. It's a body scan that we do. If you would like to have a recording of a meditation that I have put together to get parents to tune in, put in the comment section recording, and I will send you a 5-minute recording of how you can, a guided meditation of how you can connect to your breath, tune into your body, and release any emotions, or acknowledge and become aware of what's coming up for you. It's a powerful process, because as we do that, we release its subconscious hold on us. We release the suppressed emotion that can easily be used in our reaction when our kids trigger us, or when our kids start to becoming demanding of us and of our time, and we start to see frustration and irritation, which is so common, that can come in. So making sure that you've got these practices in place can support you greatly in being the mindful parent that you are seeking to be. Another way of becoming more mindful is by, like real estate agents say, location, location, location. Mindful parenting says emotions, emotions, emotions. So being present with your emotions, recognizing what's coming up as you feel triggered with your child, asking yourself questions, becoming curious. What is this? Catching yourself when you feel guilt, catching yourself when you start feeling disappointed, when you start feeling emotions that really bring you down. Um, uh, Moments when you feel, oh my gosh, I'm such a bad parent, I'm not a good enough parent. And we can have a lot of self-judgment happening within us. And what I'm here to tell you, in order to be mindful, we need to understand that our kids, or we need to acknowledge that our kids are energetically connected to us. They tune into where we are energetically and in our emotions. So for us to be in tune with what's happening within us, we can hold space in a much better way for our kids and be more present with them, removing negative emotions and dense emotions like guilt by questioning them and checking on the validity. You will find that as you ask yourself questions, why am I feeling this? The answer might come up because I feel I'm not giving enough time to my child. And then you can question yourself further on that. Is it absolutely true that I am not? And then you'll come to find out that is not entirely true. You may make choices to work. You may make choices to go to the shops, um, to run errands. And all of that is important. It allows for your kids' needs to be met. You might go out with girlfriends or with friends, for those of us who are not in lockdown, and that's okay. We do that so that we can be filling our own cup, so we can give our family from a full cup. So questioning those dense emotions, especially guilt, especially and feelings of, oh, I'm not a good enough parent. Let's question them. Let's become more curious about it, and let's eradicate. Let's become aware of those and choose to let them go, because those emotions do not serve us, and those emotions can bring up energy within us that we bring into our parenting that is not conducive and don't allow us to mindfully parent our kids. In order to mindfully parent our kids, it's also important for us to mindfully parent along with our partner. Uh, we might be parenting together, and both the dad and the mom may have different values, and it's not uncommon at all that two parents will have different views on parenting, and that's because they both come from different backgrounds. So in order to mindfully parent, we need to be also mindfully parenting with each other, which means checking in to see where you're not in alignment with your partner's values. How can you, instead of enforcing your value onto your partner, how can you market the idea? How can you look at it as you're selling an idea that you have discovered and you are finding working, using that approach of selling an idea to your partner instead of saying, this is the right way. I know, I have been on this journey. I have done all of this research. I have read all the books. So now all you've got to do is follow me. Instead, becoming curious, taking a step back, understanding that your partner is bringing their own flavor into your child's parenting journey, and that they are increasing your child's experience of the world. When your child grows up and goes out in the world, there's so many more personality types that your child is going to have to deal with. So having a mom and a dad with two different personality types may not be all that bad. So being more receptive of listening to, validating where your partner is coming from, trying to understand what his background is or what her background is, how was she or he parented, what parenting behaviors have been modeled to them, which is why they choose their parenting style. So becoming curious allows us to diffuse the frustration that we feel with our partners, which take us away from parenting mindfully. I've done a whole masterclass on how to parent mindfully with your partner. If you would like that, put it in the comment section. I'm happy to share that with you. Just say mindfully parenting with my partner, and I will share and tag you on that video. So I hope you enjoyed our content today, and I hope you're coming tomorrow to our masterclass on how to build emotional bond with your child, because it is such an important thing to have. It allows our kids to come more in line with us, and in meeting our needs. It allows our kids to feel validated and heard, and it reduces friction and resistance when our child feels like they are connected with us. So the link is in the comment section below to come and join us in our masterclass happening tomorrow. I will see you soon. Bye.